welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Rebecca and I have two boys, Jabel and Joel. So I hope everyone's doing well. Hope you're all managing during this lockdown. Hopefully June 21st we will all be like released and be able to kind of not get back to real life, but I guess the pressure will ease off and things can start to kind of get back to normal. So I think I've been gone for a while. I think my last video was the video of me and my friend Bex just kind of reflecting on dating in the lockdown. So I just wanted to make a video to kind of give you like an update with like the boys and their progress and stuff. So I'll start with Joel. So Joel's my younger one. He's 2. He's going to be 3 soon. He's been making so much progress. So like I've just been doing like different activities with him every day. So we've been doing like his alphabet. What's that? What's this?
Owl.
Well done. His numbers and stuff. You do some numbers?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Because obviously all the kids are back in school and nursery now. So I've been doing like just different activities with him. Like I bought like a blackboard. I think it was from either eBay or Amazon. And I've just been kind of doing like simple activities with him because I had like a session with not a speech therapist, but like someone similar who was just giving me like advice of like how to kind of develop his speech, what's the right word, just kind of develop his speech, basically encourage his speech. So she like told me different activities that I could do with him, so I did that, and I've seen like a huge improvement. Like when I did his alphabet with him, I didn't even know that he knew the alphabet. I didn't know that he even knew his numbers. That's the thing. Like I think I kind of tend to what's the word? Like I kind of like think that they don't, not that they don't know anything, but because when your child doesn't speak as much or doesn't speak like other children their age, you tend to think that they're not able to do certain things because they're not saying it. But I found that with like Jamel and Joel, they seem to kind of like keep everything in. So they learn a lot of things, and it's not until like they say it that you know that they know it, which sounds really weird. Like I don't know if you understand what I mean, but yeah. So he's been progressing really well. He's back at nursery. He's happy to be at nursery. I'm happy that he's at nursery because he was driving me crazy at home. Jamel, he's been going to school kind of the most of the lockdown period because he was seen as a vulnerable child. So he's been going in to school, which is really good because I didn't want anything to hinder his development, because I found that when he kind of stays off school for a long period of time, like in the first lockdown, like I don't know if he forgets things, but I feel like it hinders his progress. So I was happy that he was still able to go to school. So about a month ago, I got a phone call from the clinic, which is the clinic where Jamel had his speech therapy a few years ago when he was 2, when they first told, the health visitor first told me that he should be like progressing a lot more. So they phoned me and they basically said that they wanted to offer me an ADOS appointment. And I don't know if you guys remember that I discussed that in like my first introduction video, that the ADOS appointment is basically like an assessment where they will assess your child if there's concerns to see if they may have autism. So as I mentioned before, I had this first initial assessment, I think last year, January or February, with a doctor, but at the time the psychologist was off sick, so they weren't able to complete the assessment because the psychologist does like a play-based assessment, and then the doctor does like the actual like she has like a conversation with you and assesses your child to see like if there's any issues. So I wasn't actually able to get the full assessment done for him at the time because she was off sick. So when they phoned me about a month ago, they were contacting me to let me know that they wanted to offer me an appointment. So obviously I was really happy because I've been waiting for so long. So they offered me the appointment, and then I went in with Jamel. Obviously at the time I was like really nervous because like I was just thinking, okay, this is it, like I'm finally going to kind of find out what is going on, like what is hindering his progress. So I took him to the appointment. Hey guys, so I picked up Jamel. Do you want to say hi? So we're just making our way now to the health centre. So wish us luck. Where's number one? Where's number one? Jamel, where's number one?
No.
Where's two? Where's three?
3,
4,
4,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
8,
8,
9,
9,
10,
10. Well done. 11, 12. Well done. The lady was really nice. She basically like put out a set of toys for him, like did like different kind of activities, and just kind of I guess she was just playing alongside him but observing him at the same time. She was making notes and stuff. Then after, I think it's lasted about an hour. Then after the assessment, she just like had a discussion with me and just said that they kind of mark and then they go by scores, and that determines like kind of like the outcome. But they also put they like also obviously have to base it on what the doctor has also said in their assessment, which obviously I had a year ago. So she said that she told me like a few things that she kind of observed, but she says she can't give me like any like answers or anything at the moment because they have to put everything together. They also have to put like the schools report and stuff together. So they said that they would contact me and let me know the results. So I think they contacted me about, well actually I contacted them about 2 weeks after, just because obviously I was very anxious and I just wanted to know. So but they said that there's a backlog because of the coronavirus and that I would just have to wait until I get contacted. So I think about a week later they contacted me to say that that they were gonna offer me an appointment, like a feedback appointment, and that would be like the answers basically that I've been waiting for. And then so basically fast forward, I think it got cancelled again, then I made a complaint, and then they finally offered me an appointment. So they phoned me and I had a long talk with the doctor, and we basically just went over everything, and she just basically said that based on the appointment that Jamel had with the psychologist, the play-based appointment, the ADOS appointment, that there's like a score that it goes on, and I think she said that if a child scores 14 or more, then they basically deem that child to be autistic. In Jamel's case, he scored 8 to 12, so he technically did not score like to be autistic, but they said that based on things that they've observed, like they say that he gives me eye contact, but I think that sometimes children, they can be different with their parents, or they can be different with their mums, I don't know, whoever they're close to or whoever brings them up. So they said that they observed that he may not always give consistent eye contact, that obviously he's very delayed in his speech, and compared to other children his age, and that that there may be some social social difficulties as well. In terms of that, I don't really understand what they mean by that, because he interacts with everyone fine, adults, children, everything. So I'm not sure what that means, but I think it may be based on the fact that there's a communication barrier, so he may not always be able to express his needs. So in terms of that, she said that the way they do it now, they don't do it like mild autism, severe autism, I don't know, middle. They don't do it like that. Basically, if you show any type of traits that you're just deemed to be autistic, like any other person who may have it a lot more, I don't know, severe or mild, it's just all in one kind of bubble, and it's deemed to be like a spectrum, so the autism spectrum disorder. So she then asked me what do I think, because she obviously doesn't want to give him a diagnosis if I don't agree and stuff like that. And I just said, to be honest, my main thing is him getting support. I know that at the end of the day, he's not has developed as other 5-year-olds his age. I know that his speech is not there yet, and even though it's not the same as what it was a year ago, because he has improved immensely, like he's made so much progress, but at the same time there's still a long way to go. And I know that the only way for him to get that support is, to be honest, by him having this diagnosis, especially if he's showing traits. Even now he has an EHCP plan, which is an educational healthcare plan, which I think it's the government that kind of someone from the government that kind of different health professionals that put the plan together for children who are obviously I don't know, have like some issues and stuff, or are delayed, just to kind of help them get support in school. And since he's been in school since last year September, he's supposed to have like speech therapy and stuff, and he hasn't had it. And I know that obviously there's a delay because of the coronavirus and stuff, but I know that if this diagnosis is in place, then it probably would push things and make them do things more, because obviously there's a diagnosis and he has to have this help or intervention, etc. Based on that, we obviously discussed, and she said, okay, well, she's gonna like send me the full report, and she's going to obviously he's gonna have this diagnosis. So obviously when she first broke the news to me, I was alone because it was just over the phone, and it did make me upset, I'm not gonna lie, because even though deep down I knew that that was what the outcome was gonna be, but it's still hard because I don't think anyone wants their child to have any type of diagnosis or any type of, I don't know, ailment, something holding them back, etc. Everyone wants their child to be fine. He is fine, don't get me wrong, but still it makes me fearful for like the future, like when he gets older. Like I think I started like therapy, but like last week, because obviously therapy is really good. A lot of people have recommended it to me, and like sometimes it's good to just speak to someone who's kind of like not biased, like not family or friends, because you just want to speak to someone who kind of doesn't know you. I feel like it's easier to kind of just express your feelings, your emotions, etc. So I was speaking to a therapist, and I was just explaining that like it's kind of hard because at the same time, like things trigger me, like for example social media, like the Katie Price situation, for example, like her having to put her son that she's looked after all his life into like independent living, things like that. It's like nothing prepares you for that. Like you don't want to look after your child forever. Obviously they're going to grow up and be older, but people who have children who don't have any type of social difficulties or impairments or disabilities, like you know that once your child kind of leaves the nest and they go and live their adult life, that they can be independent and there's nothing holding them back. But when your child has some type of I don't know, some issues that are affecting them in any way, that obviously it's hard not to say you don't think about the future. So I think that's just been something that's been playing on my mind for a while. But obviously with time, I guess like just I guess reading more about it, and I don't know, speaking to people in the same position, I think that obviously things will get better and stuff, and obviously it will be easier to kind of cope with it. Yeah, but I think obviously I'm his mum, and no matter what I'm feeling at the end of the day, I have to put that aside in order to be kind of like strong for him, in order to help him, and to kind of just get him all the help he needs. And like allow him to achieve everything to the best of his ability. So like, I know that obviously this is quite personal to me, but I feel like it's important to kind of be like transparent and kind of share this process with you guys, because I know that there's so many people that go through the same thing. Like since I've started making these videos, so many people have reached out to me and said that like their child, nephew, etc. is going through the same thing, or they're seeing similar traits and they think that their child may have some I don't know, like some delays in some way. It's becoming so much more common now that young children are like delayed in their speech, like, and obviously some children it is just a delay. All children develop differently. Like some children do just go on to be fine, but there is them children also that may have autism or something else that is delaying them. So I just feel like it's really important to obviously share this with you guys, because as much as it's personal to me, I just want like it to be like, I don't know, if I help someone, then obviously that's all that matters to me. And I feel like just by me being so not pushy, but kind of wanting to get him the support that he needed and trying to find answers for myself, this is why I'm in this position now, because I've spoken to so many people who still don't have answers for their child, and their child is a lot older than Jamel. So I'm like, one thing the doctor said to me is that at least he's young, so he's still got so much time to progress and get all the help that he needs. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. That is what has been going on so far, and I think now obviously it's just about getting him all the support he needs and just helping him progress. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know obviously in the comments what you guys would like to see. I've started doing like little videos on TikTok and stuff, like showing different ways that I help them like to encourage their speech and stuff, which has actually been helping and stuff. So if you guys want me to share that on YouTube as well, then I'll be more than happy to do that. Just let me know what you want to see from me on this channel. Yeah, don't like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.